So, bro, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I just came from a sprint session. I just drank a little bit of water, and that's it. And while during my session, I was thinking about my teenage years when I used to do a bunch of bad habits, especially in the morning. The first thing that I will do will be playing video games, scrolling on social media, eating bunch of junk food like a bowl of cereal and everything. And I was like, no wonder why the entire day I will end up just being unproductive because I was just starting the day on the wrong foot, doing all of the instant gratification. And you most likely the one who is watching this video, you probably are going through these things, especially with all the comfort, all the bullshit that we have in modern society, social media, porn, video games, junk food, and many other things. And I just want to record this video so I can help you with these issues as I help myself along the years to change for the better. And just before starting giving you the actual steps in how to improve, how to have an excellent morning routine, let me just start reading you these two quotes. The first one is: days are made of mornings, and lives are made of days. Win the morning, win at life. And those days where you wake up early and you work hard, those days when you stay up late and you work hard, those are actually the dream. So let's get right in. So I'm not gonna go through most of the YouTube videos that you have seen on social media, Instagram, whatever, where you see these guys waking up at like 3 a.m., doing these crazy things like putting water on their face and whatever, whatever. And this is not, I'm not gonna give you this type of dopamine, this type of entertainment. This video is not for it. If you were looking for something like that, then there are a bunch of videos on the media that you can watch for that purpose. This video is just an actionable guide in how to end of the day on the right foot, basically. So the first thing to do in your morning routine actually doesn't start in the morning. It actually starts before the day even begins. How so? Just setting up a to-do list, a timetable where you know all the things that you're gonna do for the next day. If you think about it, why has it been that in some occasions where, let's say, you wanna do something productive, you wanna uh, let's say that you are thinking of something like what am I gonna eat for this day and what am I gonna do for this day, and you end up thinking a lot about it, and then when you finally get an idea and you're gonna start working on it, for some reason you feel like some type of brain fog, some type of like fatigue in your brain. And there is a concept called, well, a concept that I just want to come on right now with is brain points. So during the day we have a limited amount of brain points, and we don't recover it. We recover it when we are sleeping, when we are resting, and then we wake up for the next day. So each task, each activity that you do requires a certain amount of points. Let's say, like in a video game. In a video game, for you to get this, I don't know, armor, you are required to have 85 XP. To kill this dragon, you need to be level 10 or something like that. Same thing in real life. When you want to do some type of activity, certain type of task, it will require a certain amount of your brain points. So, wouldn't it be best that that before the day begins, the night before, you set up all the things that you gotta do for the next day? So that will be the first actionable step. Make a timetable, make a to-do list, write all the things that you wanna achieve for the next day, and I guarantee you it's gonna be a lot easier than just being thinking around constantly. What am I gonna do, or what should I, whatever. So that was number one. Number two, and the thing that has helped me a lot has been journaling. Usually, when I wake up, and I you always have a bunch of like thoughts going around in my head. Like I just like kind of overwhelming for me. And started to implement this practice in the past, like what, 4 years ago, which has been journaling. I just write on a piece of paper what am I thinking, and more about introspective things. Just I can keep myself aligned to my values, the things that I want to achieve, the man that I want to become. It's just questions like, am I proud of my recent efforts? Am I living aligned to my values? What do I feel grateful for? And many other things. I already made a YouTube video that you can find on my channel. It is titled How Journaling Has Changed My Life. So I'm not gonna go through all the details in journaling. You can watch that video if you want more details about it. But that is the next activity, or the next habit that I do for the morning is meditation. I'm not gonna go through all the benefits and all the actionable things and what is required in meditation. That requires a video of itself. I'm gonna make a future video explaining and what is meditation, because most people think that meditation is just like a monk in a temple just going no, not really like that. I mean, that's a form of it that you can find like in religious practices, but that's not the one that I really do. Mine is more much more of a practice of mindfulness. Um, we live in a society where usually all of us, and this including me as well, we're kind of like AFK. We are not really aware of the things that we are doing. It's just like what like NPC mode, where we are just like in the limbo. I don't know if that has happened to you, where you are speaking to someone and you see that this person is kind of like, yeah. Most of us, for most of the day, we're like an AFK. So meditation helps a lot for mindfulness and be just in the present moment, basically. And this is wonderful. Let's say that you wanna do some studies, if you want to achieve some type of work task. Wouldn't it be best that literally you have zero thoughts when you are just complete focus on your task, as it is for me right now recording this video where I have zero thoughts right now? So just to give you a quick guide in how to meditate, just get a comfortable place. I don't know, it can be in your bedroom, in the living room, whatever you feel comfortable. Close your eyes and just focus on one part of your body. Usually it will be your breath. Focus on your breath, taking some inhale, then exhale, and you do it for multiple times. You can put a timer of what, like five, 3, 5, 10 minutes. I do it for 15 minutes, and you will notice that you will get some type of thoughts. You will get distracted while you are trying to focus on your breath. That's normally supposed to happen. When you get distracted and then you realize, oh, I just got distracted, and then you focus back on your breath, that's like one bicycle. With that is said, I'll make a complete video in regards to meditation. The third thing that I will do, it will be some type of stretches in the morning, just so I can, like warm up the body. I can feel like well, more loose. Yeah, that's the correct way to explain it. I just do some stretches. As usually I like when I sleep, bro. Like I really, it's like I get knocked out because I do many things during the day that get me really tired. So doing some stretches really wakes me up. And usually I have some type of cramps in the between the joints because I as well do weightlifting, and sometimes I wake up in so much pain sometimes. And stretches really has really helped me with those pains. The next thing that I will do will be stuff like, well, brushing my teeth, cleaning a bit of my room, just keeping myself well, hygienic, and my bedroom as well. I will take a shower. It doesn't have to be cold. You don't have to go all hardcore like in the videos that you find. And oh yeah, I'm gonna take cold showers. Definitely, there are benefits. I do it mostly for the benefits. Like it's not only about waking you up, but as well like there are some health benefits. Like It helps you for your right, for how is this thing called, for better flow in your blood, whatever. I don't really know how to explain it, but yeah, just like taking a cold shower after that, and what? It's like 4 a.m. in the morning. I wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning. By the way, you don't have to wake up at the same time as me. Just wake, just literally don't think it like this. You will see a lot of entrepreneurs saying that, oh yeah, I wake up at 5 a.m., at 3 a.m., and all I do is work. And you don't really have to do those things. Those men that tell you that, they have low testosterone, they have small balls. If you're not getting high quality of sleep, it, like honestly doesn't benefit you at all waking up at 5 a.m. If I'm gonna sleep at 4, if I'm gonna sorry wake up at 4 a.m., I go to sleep around 7 p.m. literally, so I can make sure to get 9 to 10 hours of sleep, especially as someone that I need it, because I don't only do a lot of physical activities like martial arts, going to the gym, going out for runs. I as well do a lot of work that requires a lot of my mental capacity. So sleeping more than 8 hours, it has helped me a lot. So sleep early or wake up late. Best thing is that you can wake up without an alarm, but I'm not in that level just so I usually need an alarm to wake up at 4 a.m. But I'm pretty sure that I will get at that level where I wouldn't need an alarm when my body get like really used to it, because I just started waking up around 4 a.m. for like what, 3 months. Usually I used to wake up around 5 to 6 a.m. But yeah, next thing that I will do, as I am a Muslim, I'm a practicing Muslim. The other thing that I do around like when it's like 5:30 a.m. in the morning, that's when usually comes Fajr time and the first prayer of the day. I do my wudu, all of my the things required to do the prayer, the morning prayer, and I do all practices of worship and to the Creator of the heavens and the earth, like besides praying, doing my morning adkar, doing du'as, reciting the Quran. But that's just me in my religion. This is something that I do. If you are a Muslim, of course, you gotta do those things. If you are not a Muslim, then don't really worry about those things. This is just something more personal. So besides that, the next thing that I will do is just going out for a morning walk and to take an and morning and sunlight. Since vitamin D is really important, especially if you wanna level up your levels of testosterone. Really prioritizing getting your vitamin D will really help you a lot. But if let's say that you live in a country kind of like in the UK, where usually it's not um, like you really can't get to see the sun, make sure to get your supplement of vitamin D. I have one. It has the level of 5,000 UI level, more than the recommended. But this is just me. Yeah, you will find for other levels of like 10,000. But yeah, going out for a walk, getting your vitamin D checked, and going out for walks, especially in the morning, and especially if it's in nature, it really helps a lot for your mental health. Or at least it has for me. And we are not creatures. We are not beings that are supposed to be around like buildings and all that you listen to, just cars, a lot of noises going around, people with some music and all of that. Like when you think about it, we don't really come from that background. We come from backgrounds where we used to be like in tribes around nature, like in the jungle or in the desert, whatever. So it's just like getting more in contact with your natural ways. That's the correct way of saying it. Just going out and for morning walks, especially if you can do it like grounded without any type of like shoes, when you are and literally touching with your feet the grass, touching the trees, the leaf. It really helps a lot for your mental health, or at least it has done it for me. And that's all that I do for the morning routine. It's nothing complicated. It will take me around like 1 hour, 1 hour and a half sometimes even 2 hours if I might be like and slow doing the activities. Yeah, sometimes I wake up where my brain is not that sometimes my brain is like really fast, really like really quick in acting. Sometimes it's not that much, really depends on the days. But that's just an actionable guide in how to have a really good morning routine that will set you up for success during the rest of the day, as I mentioned previously. Win the morning, win the day, because usually, like in every aspect of life, when you start on the right foot, usually you end up on the right foot. You don't have to copy all the things that I said for the morning routine. This is a skill that requires time to level up. It took time for me to incorporate some of these habits. I tried one by one, seeing the results that it will grant me, and time by time I will add some things and then I will optimize it. It's just about making it realistic. You don't have to copy me, as you don't have to copy the other like the big dogs on social media. That I wake up at 3 a.m. and the first thing that I do is go into the gym. You don't have to do that. Is morning routines. The wonderful thing about having a routine is that you can optimize it to your goals and to your life. So certainly you don't have to copy all the things that I've mentioned. You can incorporate some things in there. That's up to you and up to your goals. And 100%, if let's say that you are more advanced than me, you can add more things into your morning routine. It's really up to you. Lastly, don't focus really on the habits itself. Focus more in doing the things that improve your mental health. I know that this is not like really related to like the morning routine, but I've been realizing that mental health is like step zero to achieve anything in life. Also come from what happens in your mind. So don't focus on the shallow tasks. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this just to be productive. No, no. Really think about it. What things can I do that can help me improve my mental health? Science. Improving your mental health has a huge return on investments in life. Just think about it where you literally enjoy doing hard work. Best thing that you can do. But yeah, that's why I don't want to make this video too long for you. So I wish you success and in your growth as a masculine man. Peace out for another video.